Who is a product owner? What do we know about this role? What do we know about his or her responsibilities? Let's figure it out. So let me open up this small talk guide. This is the IT Recruiter's Guide to Confident Small Talk. If you don't have it yet, no worries, you can get it by clicking the link below this video and you can start filling it in. So first question is, what do you know about this role? So who is a product owner? In fact, just yesterday I had a webinar and an online workshop for a team of students at the Minitech MBA, and this was one of the roles we've discussed. So a product owner is a role defined by the Scrum methodology. So Agile is a set of values and principles and methodologies, and Scrum is this methodology. So a product owner is one of the roles defined. So we know that it's connected to Scrum as a methodology, right? The product owner is responsible for the roadmap, so I can write it down, responsible for a roadmap. The product owner is also responsible for communicating the next steps, the product's vision, and make sure that everyone in the team is on the same page. In this sense of communicating the vision and the next steps and the backlog, so the set of tasks to do tasks. Okay, the next question is what tools, languages, frameworks or methods does this person use? So out of my experience, product owners usually use tools to visualize the roadmap. So what should be implemented in the software. So one of the tools, for example, is AHA. Is the one I've been using when I was in a role of a product owner. So what languages? Well, this is not a coder's role. They are not coding, so they don't really use any programming languages nor frameworks. This is rather a managerial role. Even though they don't manage people, they rather manage resources. Next question is, what would you ask during a water cooler discussion? Well, so say I like to ask about challenges. So what are some of the challenges during the recent sprint, right? We know that they organize sprints. As soon as the team has embraced and adopted the Scrum methodology, they organize sprints. So you can ask the product owner about the recent sprint. What worked in the last sprint? What didn't? What they have learned? We could ask about the product owner's experience working with other stakeholders. So a product owner is usually working with management, with other stakeholders, just to align their interests, because everyone in a company has some interests. Usually salespeople or marketing people want certain features to be developed, and the product owner's responsibility is to align them, because the IT resources are not infinite. So we could ask a question related to this. So for example, how do you handle disagreements between all these different stakeholders, and how do you cope with the stakeholders having different opinions or preferences or feature requests, right? Like you can start discussing this. Okay, next question is actually well, this is a space for notes, but the question could be how do you work with remote teams, which is a great question these days, when pretty much all of us are just working remotely from home office. So you can ask how does the product owner communicates with team members working remotely. Okay, if you cannot answer these questions, remember there is this QR code on the bottom. You can just scan this QR code with your phone, and then a video pops up that explains some of these concepts even in more depth. And on the other side of this list is a cheat sheet. So there are a few answers to these questions. So for example, what tools, languages, frameworks does this person use? For example, a knowledge base to capture input and feedback from customers, such as Confluence. This is again a tool we've been using in the previous company. There is also a screenshot from a mind map. So this is a helpful guide. We've been using it for our training sessions with recruiters online and on-site. It's great, and it's a wonderful complement to the IT recruiter mind maps, because these mind maps are, you know, it is what it is. It's mind maps, but sometimes you need a little more you know, questions or maybe a video to explain some of these topics and how everything fits in. All right, so I'll keep this short. I was just running outside, and my next meeting starts in 5 minutes or so, so I thought I'll record this quick video to tell you a little more about the product owner, about the importance of understanding what all these IT roles are about. But it's a little windy, so I'll wrap it up. I wish you a wonderful day. If you need the recruiter's guide, just click the link below, get it, and start filling it in, because that's how you learn.